Welcome back to another episode of Undiagnosed Baddie, hosted by me, BellaThaGawd. Yo, did I say that right? Welcome back to another episode of Undiagnosed Baddie, your favorite daily 10-minute podcast, hosted by me, BellaThaGawd. You see how I corrected that? Okay. All right, y'all. How y'all feeling? We're going to start this one with how y'all feeling. Like, tell me in the comments how y'all feeling. Talk to me. Think about, all of the things that's been going on in your life. Think about how it's almost summertime. Think about how it's hard to get a job for everybody that is black. Okay. Think about something good that happened in the last week. How are we feeling in the comments? Like, I want to keep this episode up, but I'm gonna get into some shit. I had to be positive first because I'm about to rip into some shit. All right, y'all, let me read this, okay? It says, I truly dislike that themed outfits became a thing for concerts after Renaissance because let's be honest, every tour doesn't require that. Now, let's talk about it. I just want to say that it's not mandatory. If you don't want to participate, don't participate. If you think it's corny, think it's corny. But Renaissance wasn't the first themed concert, honey. Now, I'm one of the people, I love a good theme. I also love a good theme in the scope of still being able to be cute. I don't want to be corny. Like I am not going to go to a themed brunch where we dress up like Loraxes. I'm not going to a themed outing where we dress up as grannies. That's not my type of theme. My theme is being fashionable, being cute, being able to show off everything I got, my hands, my feet, my nails, my skin, my butt, you know what I'm saying? Saying heavy in the streets. But it's never to me, that's corny. If that's something that you like, that's something that you like. Just don't invite me to it. And it doesn't mean that I think any different of you. That's just not something that I do. Now, there was a whole bunch of people in her comments and they were like, yeah, because what was that what was it? Was it necessary to dress like a schoolgirl for Cardi or wear suits to the Monica and da 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 da? And I'm just like, sometimes people want to dress up and have fun. The state of the world has black people in a like bubble of a bubble of a bubble because we refuse to acknowledge all the bullshit that's going on, right? So if a theme is making people happy, then let it be themed. It's not mandatory. And so when you come back and say, it's not mandatory, and they be like, well, these are my thoughts. This is how it's like, babe, like I thought we were having a discussion. You don't have to get angry at me because I state the obvious. Because your statement is making it seem as though you're being forced, and you're not being forced, right? Like I said, I love me a good theme. I love me a good theme night, even when it's red. Like I have said this time and time again, not on here, but just in general conversation. And it's like you can have 1,000 black people and you can say we're wearing all white on Monday, red on Tuesday, blue on Wednesday, right? 4th of July coming, red, white, blue. And what happens is there will be 1,000 people black people who did that outfit from the top of their head to their toes in a very unique way that nobody else got their stuff on. And I'm not saying, some people may have on like the same shoes, but that outfit is not going to be the same. And that's just because how shoes are produced, right? That outfit is not going to be the same. You can give a whole bunch of women almost the same shirt and say, design you a shirt, and it's going to come out 10 different women, 10 different shirts, 10 different ways. And I think that's just so unique about black people. I love that. But just being a fucking hater, I feel like people that say stuff like that, they just haters. Like, why can't everybody else have fun? You don't have to say that it's mandatory, right? And fuss at people that do want something, because that lets me know that you're a follower, that you feel like you have to participate. If I don't want to wear no fucking suit to Brandy and Monica, I'm not wearing no fucking suit to Brandy and Monica. If I don't want to wear, who was cute? I didn't go because it was beneath my age range for me. What was it? Was it Rod Wave? No, I'm sorry. It's another one. NBA Youngboy. And everybody had that neon green and it was all slimed out. That was so cute. Like, and it was done so many different ways. Even when, like I said, you go and you get your merch, you are able to do with whatever you want with that merch. It's up to you to be creative. You do not have to. But the people that speak like that, the people that think like this, what's her name? Baddie Q. It's just like, girl, give it a fucking rest. That's just how I feel about that. You know, we theme funerals. We theme baby showers. The only thing I do think is corny, like when people try to match people's wedding colors. Why would you try to match someone's wedding colors? Where did that come from? Oh, it's royal blue and purple and people are coming in royal. Nobody ever said that. That was never like, that's how you start to be able to tell the difference between classes. I need some water. Where's my water go? And then between the classes of people. I'm so sorry, y'all. And what weddings are, we're supposed to be. Nobody ever said match the wedding colors, babe. This is why brides don't want to give it out. You're not supposed to come matched as the same colors as the decor, the bridesmaids, or the groomsmen. You're not. It's really just that simple. But other stuff, when they be like, baby, my mother's funeral, I wish I had the thing in here, her program. It was cowboys, purple. They was like, what we wearing? I was like, cowboys and purple. I can't expect all my cousins to wear purple, all my male cousins, but we do have cowboy fans. My mother loved cowboys, and I think I did her right in that one. But yes, baby, we will theme down. We will theme down a funeral, honey, and don't tell us no different. What I do want to say is I do appreciate the thought that is going into these new tours. They are fucking expensive. They didn't used to be this expensive. And the thought from the production team and marketing team that's going into it. And everybody can't afford to do it. But you know what you do? You're fucking best. And if all you can do is show up, then that's all you can do is show up. You still go. Nobody's looking at you any different. You just interact with everybody else and enjoy the same concert that everybody else is enjoying. And I'm pretty sure there's something, it might have something in your closet, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to, okay? This goes along with a lot of other things, and I want people to get out of the mindset of absolutely saying, well, this is the way, this is what everybody's saying, and this is the standard, so that's what I have to do. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's why this entire free will phase trend that everyone is in is driving me crazy, because bitch, I've been doing what the fuck I wanted to do, when the fuck I wanted to do it, how the fuck I wanted to do it. And if you don't believe me, ask my grandmother, ask my aunts. And that's one of the reasons why I be like, oh, Bella, that's a wild one. Am I wild, or am I enjoying my life experience? And that's what I'm talking about. Like, you don't have to say, oh, well, I'm doing this today and I'm going to exercise my free will. Bitch, I exercise my free will every fucking day. I open my eyes, my free will. I'm like, how can I push the limits today? How can I do that? Now, what I do want to say is, y'all, when you're exercising your free will, you don't have to tell us. You don't have to say, today I decided to wake up and use my free will and take off of work. Who, bitch? Y'all be so committed to being tied down. Almost, although you're free, it's still like you're institutionalized. That you were trained, conditioned to be this worker bee. Stop being a fucking worker bee. Go live your life. And if it comes with a fucking thing, put the fucking clothes on. Nah, for real. I want y'all to just really exercise being yourselves and doing something that you wouldn't normally do. Enjoy life. Break the pattern. Do something new. And then come back to this episode and tell me something that you did new. All right, y'all. That's Undiagnosed.